Please welcome the Web Marketing Director, Kathy Schultz.
I do not look like I did in high school anymore because that was not the best look. These are really exciting times to be at Nu Skin. The digital movement's here, and we're moving faster than ever. I want to show you guys a quick video about digital right now.
We are living in a time of unprecedented technological change. One that enables us to connect with each other and the world in ways we never thought possible. From the palm of our hand to the point of a screen with the touch of a finger. This also brings us a whole new generation of digital natives who have grown up accustomed to instant connections, communications, community, and commerce. A new generation with new tools and a whole new way of doing business. We are your future. But really, it's about me and you, and you, and you, and us. Creating a global connected marketplace, disrupted. And to tap into this new marketplace, to reach your audience, target them, relate to them, and help them reach their potential, you will need to communicate as they do, with all the digital tools, techniques, and tactics they use every day, every hour, and every moment. And once you begin, there's no limit to how far you can connect with them and grow your business. That's the power of digital networking, and it's happening right now. Every day, everywhere. The only question is, are you with us?
You guys feel the power in this and what's going on and what's happening? There are 1 billion digital natives joining the workforce in the next 5 years. Think of the potential this gives to your teams. I recently read an article on Inc.com, and it was titled 7 Millennial Traits That Baby Boomers Need to Learn. Let's talk about this list quickly. First, to millennials, passion matters. Millennials chase the dream of follow your passion no matter what. Next, they're risk takers. They've seen what chasing stability means. Think of the movie Fun with Dick and Jane. Millennials don't think corporations have their back. Work-life alignment. For many millennials, the concept of work-life balance, it's a lie. They feel that corporate America doesn't care if they're happy or fulfilled during the week as long as they get to go rock climbing on Saturday morning. But instead, millennials believe that work-life alignment or aligning their careers with their life passion is the most important. They think in terms of missions. The endless grind doesn't work for most millennials. They allow a new perspective to change their focus on a dime. Millennials feel that if you learn something new and you're strongly interested in, why not chase it? Life is short. Most millennials aren't interested in putting in 10 years in a job just to make their resume look better. Spontaneity. Millennials remember the old saying, no risk, no reward. Many are aware of the fear of missing out. They seek rewarding experiences over potential consequences. And last, millennials are world travelers. When I read this article, all I kept thinking about is how perfect all of these traits align with you in this room and with our business. Passion, travel, work-life alignment, risk-taking. Isn't that who you are and what you're looking for in prospects? It was very exciting for me when I heard it. Now, I want to tell you a story about a distributor that I recently met. She's a brand new mom. She's been with Nu Skin for a few years. She joined Nu Skin after being introduced to our products and liked the business model. She went to college and worked an office job in sales, but thought it was restricting. So by 23, she decided to start her own business doing cosmetic teeth whitening. She earned good money, but she had no time. She worked evenings, she worked weekends, and so she became open to something new. At this point, she was introduced to Nu Skin. Sounded like a great fit for her. She hit executive in 7 weeks, but then she struggled to maintain. Her upline trained her and taught her how to do the business. She tried the walking and talking method. She was really shy. She had a hard time walking up to someone in a coffee shop to talk to them about our products and our opportunity. About a year after joining, she was just about to quit. But she came to an event and decided to give Nu Skin one more try. This time, she decided to try prospecting on Facebook. She didn't live by her family, so she was always on Facebook anyway, trying to keep in contact with them. So she started posting about the products and about the business opportunity, and it was a real natural fit for her. Within a year, she gave up her teeth whitening business so she could focus exclusively on Nu Skin. And by 15 months, she hit Blue Diamond. Pretty awesome, huh? So the change for her, and this is what she told me, the change for her came when she started utilizing social media. She said she signed people up for free and did whatever was doable for them. I want you to meet Emma. She's in Hazel's upline. And I've had a chance to really get to know Emma and Hazel, along with several of our other social influencers throughout our region in North America over the past few months. As I've met with them, I've realized they don't all sell the same products. They don't all use the same social channels. But there are some basic principles and threads that I've seen all of them use. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, are these principles. The first principle is creating your own personal brand. What makes you want to be on social media? Are you interested just because someone else is social or popular or having success? Are you doing these things because you see others doing it? If everyone jumped off a bridge, would you? If your only motive is to make money, you have to have more of a reason than this. Are you jealous or envious of what other people are doing? This doesn't get anyone anywhere. If you answered yes to any of these, you need to rethink why you're doing what you're doing. Now, do you do things because you're passionate about them? You believe in them? You want to share these things. It makes you feel good and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Or you can do it without a lot of push and without a lot of pull. It's a nice natural fit for you. If you're doing it for these reasons, then you're doing it right. Now, each of you has your own story, your own passion. You can learn from others and you can apply these principles, but you need to brand yourself. You need to be real. You need to be authentic. People can see right through it if you're not being you. Think about why you do the business, what you talk to people when you're face to face with them. Do that in social media. Don't change who you are because of social media. Do you love being a parent that works from home? Talk about that. Do you love skincare? Become a beauty expert and give tips and tricks online. Are you a health nut and do you love youth? Great. Talk about ways to live healthy. There isn't a wrong answer to this. Talk about what you love and why you do it. The next principle that I saw that everyone had throughout this and these social influencers is a constant presence in social media. I've seen this principle in our social influencers. They're present online. They post all the time. You can't post every once in a while and expect it to work for you. You need to post regularly, multiple times a day even. It might sound a little overwhelming to you, so I thought of a few things that you can do to make it a little bit more manageable for you to be able to do this. First, don't join every social media network out there. Just find the one that makes the most sense for you and your business. Dividing your time and resources across all of them is going to do more harm than good. So pick one or maybe two networks at most and start there. Next, if you're not ready to set up a Facebook branded group, join a few others that have interests to you. These are invaluable for building relationships with other people, and then make sure that you participate more than you're just sitting and lurking and watching. Give more than you get in these groups, and you'll develop better relationships. This week, just yesterday, I think, we started a Nu Skin social group on Facebook. It's called Official Nu Skin Social. Join this group so you can be an active member in our community, and we can all talk to each other and learn the business together. We're going to have social media trainings, provide content specific to building the business, and all these things through social. We're going to teach you about social inside a social channel. The next principle is being consistent with your content. Post regularly. Don't go crazy one day and post 25 things and then not post again for weeks. Now, engage. Cross-promote with others in your industry. It's okay to share other people's information and then make sure you're talking to them. Next, build relationships. Social media is all about building relationships. That's what this business is about. Post content that's going to engage other people. And remember, comments and conversations are more important than likes, okay? It's not all about that little thumbs up. Respond to every single person who comments on your posts. Direct message them. Use inbox messaging or texting to get that conversation in a more private place where you and that person can really talk about the opportunity or about the products. If you were prospecting someone in a coffee shop, you wouldn't walk up to them and say, "Hey, I'm Kathy, I use the Glacial Marine Mud," and walk away. You just wouldn't ever say that. So don't do that in social. We see this all the time in social media. Create curiosity, have conversations with people who show interest. Don't think of it as a billboard. Think of it as a social network. That's what it is. Now, right along with building relationships is the final principle, following up. You all know how to follow up. It's a basic principle in life, but it applies perfectly in social media, and we don't want to forget this part of doing the business. Following up with people who talk to you on social is critical. Check to see how they like their products. Ask them questions, talk to them and ask them to join your private group where you can have a little bit more interaction with them instead of just watching your wall. There's nothing unique in social media about following up. It just needs to happen. Schedule time every day to answer inbox messages and review comments on your posts. Put it in your schedule. Take a little extra time every day to reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while. Social media makes it so easy to stay in contact with people. Now, it's also easy to get distracted, so make sure that you schedule in follow-up time so that you can make it happen. I don't know about you guys, but I'll pick up my phone and I start doing 25 other things when I'm supposed to be doing one thing. Now, I have a few things that I want everybody to start doing today so that you can start getting social. First, set up a social media account. Choose whatever platform you want to use. Facebook, Instagram, WeChat, WhatsApp. I don't care what you use. Just get on an account and start being social. Start inviting friends to this account. If you're already on Facebook, I want you to join our group. I said Nu Skin Social. I think it's official Nu Skin, 2 words, social. Join that group. Next, I want you to post 2 to 3 times a week right now. Start with just 2 to 3 times a week. Gradually get to where you're posting 2 to 3 times a day by April in Leadership Conference. I'm giving you a deadline so that you'll make it happen and you'll get to there, okay? And then I want you guys to come to Leadership Conference in April. Emma and Hazel will both be at Leadership Conference training us on social media and the things that they do in their business. The more you start doing now, the more prepared you'll be to understand these concepts and what we're talking about and what we're teaching. I'll put this list on our social media Facebook group so that you can all come and review it and start checking off your to-do list of things. Share it with your groups. Invite people who aren't here to join this group. We're going to put tips and tricks and have conversations with you there. So make sure that you're joining in the conversation with us and that you're getting social. I love being social. I absolutely love social media and what it's done for me with my friendships and relationships. So I hope to get friend requests from you guys on Facebook, and I will see you all on Facebook and in the experience room later. Thank you.
The opportunity has never been better. Take a look at what the future holds. Attend Nu Skin Leadership Conference. Tickets are available today.